What is happening, everybody? It's Sahao. Welcome to an episode of the Amateur Paleo Cook. Thank you very much for all the support thus far. We're 5 episodes into the channel and we have done Mexican, Italian, and Thai. So today, let's switch it up and do something very different. How about Indian? Paleo fish curry is what's on the menu. That sounds great to me. Let's get started. Alrighty then. So for our ingredients rundown, we first have 1 pound of cod. Now you can use any white fish you like. I actually prefer using haddock, but my store didn't carry a haddock, so I had to go with cod instead. But these are wild and they're from Iceland. Next we have this Kitchen Basics unsalted chicken stock once again. And we have 2 cups of that in which we'll be using in our paleo fish curry. Then we have fish sauce, which we'll be using half a teaspoon of that, followed by 4 tomatoes. Now you can use 2 large tomatoes, but since I have 4 small plum tomatoes, I'll be using that instead. Then we have 1 can of this heavy coconut cream, and this particular one is from Trader Joe's. Then we have our trinity of spice mixture with 2 tablespoons of curry up top. To the bottom left we have half a teaspoon of cumin, and then to the bottom right we have half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we have 1/4 of a cup of cilantro, all chopped up roughly. Then we have 2 tablespoons of minced up ginger. Then we have a half onion, red onion in this case. Now I showed the goggle onion chopping trick in another video, and check that out if you're still having trouble. And lastly, we have 2 cloves of minced up garlic. All right, so let's get going. All right, everyone. So the first thing we're going to do is in our large cast iron pot, we are going to be adding in the 2 cups of chicken broth right here. Plus half a teaspoon of the fish sauce. So that goes in as well. And now we're going to turn the heat up to high and let this mixture come to a boil. And then once it boils, we'll be adding in the Trinity spice mixture and also the coconut cream and the onions as well as the tomatoes. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so we're back. Now the mixture of the chicken broth and the fish sauce is now boiling, which is exactly what we want. And now we're going to be adding in the diced up onions. And then I also diced up the 4 plum tomatoes I had earlier. You can use 2 large tomatoes if you have that. That goes in. And then we have our can of coconut cream, and all of that goes in. So just scoop up the edges and just dump all of that in. Okay. And then lastly we have the trinity of spices of cumin, cinnamon, and curry powder. So all of that goes in as well. Now we're going to mix this, everything. Let it come to a boil. All right, and then once it's boiling, we're going to cover the pot and turn down the heat to medium so that it can simmer for the next 10 minutes. And then once the 10 minutes is up, we'll be right back. All right, so stay with us. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So now the mixture has been simmering for the past 10 minutes and it is looking great. Next, we're going to be adding in the rest of the spices, which is the garlic that we have minced up earlier. So all of that goes in, along with the ginger, also minced up earlier. Boy, it is smelling already like out of this world, and we're not even finished yet. Then we have the chopped up cilantro. All right, so that all goes in. Now, we're going to be turning up the heat to high and just stir. Okay, until it is uniform in distribution. And right about there looks great. And now we're going to be adding in the fish. Okay, the cod that we have, or any white fish that you choose to use here. Now make sure that the fish pieces are completely submerged in the liquid. The reason is seafood doesn't take very long to cook, and we want to cook everything properly, and therefore we want to have everything be in the liquid and submerged, and so everything will be cooked appropriately within the amount of time. Now we're going to be let this go for the next 5 minutes, and once there, this dish will be done. All right, so stay tuned, we're almost there. Okay everyone, so here is the final pot of the paleo fish curry, all finished up. And over here we have the finished plating in a bowl of the curry. And next we'll see how it tastes. All right everybody, so now that we have the finished paleo fish curry in front of us right here, let's have a taste. So let's get a piece of fish and some tomatoes and some cilantro and onion, and voila, here we go. Oh boy, the fish is cooked perfectly. It's moist, flakes right off, and so tender. All the spices marries so well together. You can really taste the cilantro, the ginger, and the garlic. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm by no means an Indian, but this dish is absolutely fantastic. All right, so definitely give it a whirl. Now, it is currently about 1:15 in the morning, and I am very tired. So this is it for tonight. The link of the recipe is below on my blog, and also follow me on Twitter, and the link to that is also below. Leave a comment on the tube if you decide to make this, and also give a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, that'll be very much appreciated. Until next time, always keep it simple and live paleo, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.